Entertainment Schmig.
Brought to you by Plaza Motors, the luxury car center of the universe. Jamie Foxx, he's just like us. He goes to the ATM to get cash out. So he was at the ATM, and somebody asked him about the rumors that he and Katie Holmes are dating.
No, just friends. As a matter of fact, Anthony Zeiker, creator of CSI, he offered us an animation project. We're working on that. That's all it is. But they've been trying to do that for, 3 years. And good stories, I guess.
Isn't it funny the way when you meet people in Hollywood, you have to say what they do? John Stevens, producer.
Right.
Anthony Zeiker, CSI creator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Because there's somebody that I want to see an animated film by. It's the guy who did CSI. Rob Kardashian. I don't know what's going on with Rob Kardashian. And if you remember when Kim got married to Kanye last year, he was in Paris and then he left. So he didn't go to the wedding or anything. And people were saying it was because he was uncomfortable by his weight. He had gained a bunch of weight. Well, unless somebody hacked his Instagram account, he took a shot at his sister Kim on Instagram. He posted a picture of Rosamund Pike from the movie Gone Girl.
Sure.
Like all, spoiler alert, all bloodied, and put, "This is my sister Kim, the bee from Gone Girl." He got rid of all of his other posts on Instagram, so that was the only thing to show up on his account.
Why?
He's mad at her? I don't know. But he doesn't follow any of his family members on Instagram either. Usually when you're in a family, you follow each other. Right. So, but he doesn't. And
you do?
Are you on Instagram?
I have an account.
All right. I thought I was bad. My most recent pictures are of Peebo Bryson and Bitsy. Bitsy the cat. Chloe says that Rob is not at his happiest place right now. He's become introverted and has some social anxiety. So, I mean, it sounds like it was him. You. And speaking of name calling, Rihanna was doing press for her new animated movie Home. And she was asked what animated flick was her favorite growing up. She said Beauty and the Beast. And she talked about the parallels to her own life. She said, "I fell in love with the Beast, which pretty much is my dating record so far." Speaking of the Beast she's referring to, Chris Brown can finally put the incident behind him. Do you realize it's been 6 years since
that whole thing
happened at the Grammy Awards? He was in court on Friday, and he's off probation for attacking her. David Copperfield not having a good weekend. He has a Manhattan penthouse, and
I thought one of his illusions went bad.
Well, this was no illusion. There's a swimming pool in his Manhattan penthouse.
I'm guessing it's above him.
It burst. It flooded his apartment, seeping into others as far as 30 stories below the water.
Holy moly.
The pump malfunctioned. That's what you get for being rich. No, I'm just kidding. The pump malfunctioned.
Holy moly.
And sent...
I didn't want to curse.
Keep those modern references, Keep them out of the Schmig.
Well, I guess if we're talking about David Copperfield, holy moly.
Holy moly. Holy moldy.
He was very worried, though, because he's got a lot of antiques. He has all these Coney Island games and machines, like a fortune teller machine, a strength tester, electric shock machine, shooting galleries.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm David Copperfield. Want to come on up and see my shock machine? Let's go back to my apartment and see my shock machine.
Luckily, none of the games were ruined, but his carpeting and his lawyer is...
His carpeting was ruined, and so was his lawyer?
Walls. His lawyer is talking about possible lawsuits, saying the insurance company is involved, but he said this is New York. I'm sure we're going to have some lawsuits. Well, yeah. David Copperfield with your 8,000 square foot penthouse with a greenhouse and a pool. So, at the box office this weekend.
And you living out in Fairview Heights.
Listen, I am going to do some updates.
That's right. You're getting a new deck.
Updates galore. The new Divergent movie did well at the box office, $54 million for number one. Cinderella still making a lot of money. They were number two. And that Run All Night movie is
Liam Neeson?
Yeah, number three. Gunman, the other new
Sean
movie,
Penn.
number four. Only $5 million for. I haven't even seen one preview of that movie. Have you?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
You watch more television than me. That's a lie. Will Ferrell talking about fraternities over the weekend. You know, he's doing a lot of press for his movie that comes out this weekend, actually. And Bill,
He used to belong to one, didn't he?
did.
USC?
USC, Delta Tau Delta. And Bill Maher also addressed it on his show, Real Time, this weekend. Will Ferrell says the incident in Oklahoma, it's a real argument for getting rid of the system altogether. In my opinion, even having been through a fraternity. Fraternities were started as academic societies that were supposed to have a philanthropic arm to them. And now they're just, they're too inclusive and
there's no need for
they're
them.
bad news.
They are bad news. Well, the Oklahoma incident you referred to is the kids on the bus with the N-word, and I can't remember, what was the frat?
How can I not remember? SIGEP?
No. Don't throw names out there because I don't want to be tied to the wrong fraternity.
Was it?
No. Don't even try. I can't even.
I was going to name a sorority, and you guys wouldn't even know.
All right, you ate a bite of pie.
No, that's not one.
No, I know.
Lumpy. It's my dad always did. Thought I felt a thigh.
Yeah, I know.
I tap a keg. I don't know what it was.
All right.
So anyway, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
That's a great ending. That's Schmig.
Yeah. Get rid of fraternities. And that's your Schmig.
There'll be another Schmig at 8:40 on Y98.
When fraternities will be making a comeback.